Are you a freelancer or part of the gig economy, feeling lost when it comes to managing your finances? You're not alone. Without a structured 9 to 5 paycheck, financial planning can be tricky, unpredictable, and at times, downright stressful. But here's the good news. Today, I'm going to walk you through comprehensive financial planning tips that will not only help you stay afloat, but thrive. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll feel confident managing your finances like a pro, with strategies tailored specifically for the unpredictable world of freelancing. Let's start by talking about why financial planning is so important for freelancers and those working in the gig economy. Unlike traditional employees who can rely on a steady paycheck, freelancers have to deal with income that can swing up and down. One month, you might be flush with cash. The next, you could be scrambling to pay the bills. This unpredictability makes proper financial planning essential, not just for surviving, but for thriving in this kind of work. So, how do you stay on top of your money when your income is never the same? That's where these financial planning tips for freelancers and gig economy workers come in. We'll break down practical ways to manage your budget, save for the lean months, and reduce stress. When you have a solid plan, you're prepared for the ups and downs, and you can focus on what you do best without worrying about your finances every minute. Stick around, and I'll walk you through how to build a financial strategy that makes sense for your life. We'll cover everything from creating an adaptive budget to setting up a safety net that can handle those unpredictable months. Let's jump into what you need to know to make freelancing work for you. Budgeting is the backbone of any successful financial plan, but when your income isn't consistent, a traditional budget won't cut it. Here's how to build a budget that adapts to variable income. Start by calculating your average monthly income. Take your earnings from the last 6 to 12 months, add them up, and divide by the number of months. This number will be your baseline. Next, prioritize your expenses into 3 categories: essentials, important but not urgent, and discretionary. Your essentials are non-negotiable. Think rent, food, and utilities. Important but not urgent expenses might include insurance or savings. Discretionary spending is where you have the most flexibility, like dining out or new gadgets. When your income for the month exceeds your baseline, set aside the extra in a high-yield savings account to cover future months when work is slow. Freelancers need a more robust emergency fund than traditional employees. While experts often recommend 3 to 6 months of expenses for an emergency fund, freelancers should aim for 6 to 12 months. Why? Because income gaps can be longer and harder to predict. Building this fund isn't as daunting as it sounds. Start small, maybe 10% of each paycheck, and automate transfers to a dedicated emergency savings account. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Even when work is plentiful, continue contributing. Think of it as paying yourself a stability tax to future-proof your finances. Managing irregular income requires an approach that blends budgeting and cash flow management. One method that works well is the pay yourself a salary strategy. Determine what you need for a modest monthly salary based on your average income calculation. When you receive a larger payment from a project, put that into a business account and transfer your salary to your personal account at set intervals. This approach not only helps smooth out your cash flow, but also mimics the stability of a regular paycheck, which is great for peace of mind. Additionally, remember to keep a percentage, around 20% to 30%, of each payment aside for taxes. There's nothing more stressful than facing tax season with no money set aside. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this video so far and finding the tips helpful. If you've learned something new or feel more confident about your finances, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It's a simple way to support the channel and ensures you don't miss out on future content that could help you on your financial journey. Also, I create all of this content for free because I'm passionate about making personal finance approachable for everyone. If you'd like to show some extra support, feel free to buy me a coffee using the link in the description. Your support helps keep this channel going and means so much to me. Thank you, and now, let's get back to the video. One aspect of financial planning that freelancers often overlook is insurance. Unlike traditional employees who get coverage through their employers, you need to set this up yourself. Health insurance is non-negotiable, but don't stop there. Consider disability insurance to protect your income if you're unable to work due to illness or injury. Life insurance can also be a good idea if others rely on your income. Research different insurance options and try to include these costs in your budget. And remember, insurance isn't just an expense, it's part of a safety net that can save you from major financial setbacks. Now let's move on to setting short, medium, and long-term financial goals. Short-term goals might include paying off a high-interest debt or saving for a small vacation. Medium-term goals could be saving for a down payment on a house or building a larger emergency fund. Long-term goals often involve retirement planning, which I'll talk more about in the next segment. Write down your goals and assign them dollar amounts and timelines. This clarity helps keep you focused and motivated, especially when work slows down. Retirement planning is just as crucial for freelancers as it is for anyone else. Without an employer-sponsored 401k, you need to look at alternatives like a SEP IRA, solo 401k, or traditional IRA. Each of these options has its pros and cons, but the most important thing is to start contributing regularly, even if the amounts are small. Remember, you're not just earning money for now, you're investing in your future. Compound interest is your best friend when it comes to retirement, so the sooner you start, the better. Staying on top of your finances is much easier when you leverage the right tools. Consider using apps like QuickBooks or FreshBooks for invoicing and expense tracking. Personal finance apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, can help you stick to your budget, while investment apps like Acorns or Robinhood can make investing more accessible. Technology isn't a substitute for strategy, but it can be a powerful support system that keeps you organized and informed. You can find a link to all these apps in the description below. To wrap up, remember that financial planning for freelancers and gig economy workers isn't about creating the perfect plan. It's about building a strategy that adapts to your unique lifestyle. Budget wisely, prepare for the unexpected, set meaningful goals, and use the right tools to stay on track. These financial planning tips for freelancers and gig economy workers will set you on the path to stability, growth, and confidence in your finances. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has provided valuable insights to help you take control of your finances. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to check out my playlist on financial planning for more in-depth tips and strategies. And don't miss my latest video for even more practical insights that can help you on your financial journey. Just click on the cards on your screen to continue learning. Your support means the world to me, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. See you in the next one.